final exam. And you can see my screen, right? And am I coming in clear with my voice? Do I sound like I'm too far away, or do I sound fine? All right. So here will be the topics that will be on the final exam. So there's a bunch of them, but most of them I feel should be pretty straightforward. So we have metric unit conversions. We are going to have accuracy and precision. We are going to have dimensional analysis. Compounds and mixtures. Physical and chemical changes. Atomic structure. Second. Isotopes. Average atomic mass. Naming elements. The periodic table. Wavelength. Energy. And frequency. Quantum numbers. Let's see. Electron assignment rule. Periodic trends. ionic compounds. Covalent compounds. Naming ionic compounds. Let's see what else. Still got a bit more. So we have Lewis structure. / formal charge. Bond angles. Molecular / electronic geometry. Bond polarity. Molecular polarity. Hybrid orbitals. Molecular orbitals. Molar mass. Empirical formula. Molecular formula. Percent composition. Balancing equations. Molarity. Solubility. Reaction types. Precipitation reactions. Oxidation reduction. Acid base. intermolecular forces. Phase change. Theory. Phase change diagrams. Phase change / temp change. Calculations. Pressure unit conversions. Ideal gas law. And finally, partial pressure. So, of all of these topics, these are everything we've covered this entire semester. There will only be one question for every one of them. So you'll only have, let's see, 42 questions, it looks like, for the entire exam. So I wouldn't stress too hard on any one particular thing. Let's see. There will be some equations you will need to know. I should provide them all for you. So let's see, what equations will you need? Let's see. We will probably need PV equals N RT. You'll probably need PV divided by RT, or RT. And T equals R equals PV divided by T. So be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. And from this equation right here, you could derive all the other gas laws from. So if you wanted to hold anything at like constant pressure, you would cancel out all the pressures. If you wanted to hold something at constant temperature, you cancel out the temperatures, etc. So these are the only two formulas you really need for gases. Let's see, what else do we need? Pretty sure I actually have a whole sheet somewhere. Let me take a look. All right. Besides from this equation, you will also need Q equals MC delta T. Delta T equals T final minus T initial. We will need Q else? We need energy is equal to Planck's constant multiplied by the frequency. And we know that frequency is also equal to the speed of light divided by the wavelength. Density is equivalent to mass over the volume. What else? Formal charge. Formal charge equals the number of valence electrons minus the number of bonding electrons minus lone pair electrons. What else? You'll need to know degrees Celsius are equivalent to Kelvin minus 273.15. And you'll also need to know that Fahrenheit equals Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. I think that might be all the equations you actually need. Now, I'm not going to write down the constants here because the question should give you the constant. If you, for instance, need to use one of these equations, the question will give you the constant. What else? Anything else? Let's see. Electronics. No, you don't need to know anything for that. No. Oh. Molarity equals moles over liters. I think. That is just about it. That is every equation you need. Yep, that should be everything you need for the final exam in terms of equations. Now, I would like to note for the Chem 111 students, so this isn't for you one. The Chem 111 students will not be doing a few of these for their exam, so let's look at this. It's mostly in the electronic structure. All right, so the Chem 111s don't need to know quantum numbers. They don't need to know naming ionic compounds. They don't need to know hybrid orbitals. They don't need to know molecular orbitals. They don't need to know solubility rules. One more, I think. And they don't need to know bond angles. That is everything. Yes. Yes, so Chem 111 students don't need to know what I have exited. So now, ask you, do you have any questions that you would like me to further clarify?